Hi lovelies, this video is about autism, the autism community, and all the controversies. Being an autism parent is not easy. I don't think it's easy for anybody. I don't think it's easy for the Asperger's parents, and it's really not easy for the people who are dealing with the severe autism, and it's hard and we go through a lot. Even on different levels, different stages, I can't totally relate to the people who are on the severe side because I don't have a severe child, but I can relate to like the nonverbal parents. It's like we vibe as soon as we say we both have nonverbals. Okay, let me start with the vaccines. Can I say vaccines gave my child autism? I cannot say with a clear conscience, yay or nay. I have no freaking idea. The point is you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, and she has autism. So there's nothing I can really do about it. So I don't really feel like I need to take a side, okay? Do I want my child to have measles or chicken pox and all that? Hell no, I don't. I don't like to see my child suffer. Would I still vaccinate her? Yes, I would still vaccinate her, but I would have delayed them and not did so many together. I really would have did that. Would that have made a difference? I have no freaking idea. But if I ever have another child, that's exactly what I will do. A delayed schedule. They will be completely vaccinated, but that's just my choice. So when people get in my comment section and they're like, oh, vaccinations or whatever, even if that's the case, there's nothing I can do about it now. You know what I mean? She's been vaccinated. There's nothing I can change at this moment to change the fact that my child's been vaccinated. So those comments don't help. Now, if you can tell me a strategy or something to help, like that's different. But saying vaccinations did it, it doesn't change anything. My child's autistic. I've accepted that. I have accepted that. I haven't accepted that she's nonverbal yet. But if I have to later in life, I will. But right now, I do not accept that. Also, I noticed that there's always a fight when a parent wants to cure their child, okay? And I think I can see all sides. Like an autistic person can be like, well, that's really defamatory because you're saying that you can't accept me for who I am and you want them cured. And I think every parent comes at it from a different way, from the reasons why they might want their child cured. Or I had someone say, I was talking to a nonverbal parent, meaning when I say nonverbal, their kids are nonverbal. And we were talking about how other people perceive us who have neurotypical kids. And they'll be like, you're the best one for this and da 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 da. And we're thinking, best one? We didn't pick this. We deal with it and we do our best job because we have to. It's not that we picked this or even would have chosen this, okay? Now the question is, a lot of people, not everybody, but there's a good portion of people that are not equipped to deal with autistic children, who have autistic children. But there's not people who are not equipped to deal with children with no disabilities and not have children. You know what I mean? So I can see why they're not really equipped for this, or they had visions of how their child would be, and it's knocking down that vision. And that's no different from a father wanting his son to play football and the son has no interest in football. And I feel like no parent wants their child to have a hard life. You know what I mean? And no parent wants that. You know what I mean? Nobody wants their kids to struggle. There's certain struggles that are accepted. I'm a black woman, my child's a black child. There's certain struggles she's gonna have just from being a black child, which I have to teach her and mold her, whatever. That's not a struggle that I don't wish she had. I'm proud to be black. I am not autistic. I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what that is in my being of who I am. It's almost like me knowing what a man is. I'm a woman. Me knowing what a white woman is. I'm a black woman. You know what I mean? I am not autistic. So I feel like the fight is when parents say they want their kids cured or fixed or whatever, that the autistic community comes at it like, meaning the people that are actually autistic, like it's really insulting. Which I can see in one breath, because, you know, it's just like a black person wanting to be white because they feel their life would be easier. I get that. I totally get that. But in the same breath, parents go through a lot when they have autistic children. There's a lot of fear, and there's a lot of worry, and there's a lot of thought that they could be abused, and there's a lot of extra therapies, there's a lot of extra money, it's a lot of extra time. And should a parent, I don't know how you feel about that, because everybody feels about it differently. I will go to the ends of the earth and back for my child regardless, but not everybody's equipped or that way. And it's not always the mother. I've seen a father more into their autistic child than the mother. The mother's very absentee. So it all depends. Or a grandmother, because the parents aren't available. You know what I mean? Like, there's no easy solutions to this. And it all depends where your child is on the spectrum. And then with Facebook, you hear all these horror stories that, you know, these kids can't advocate for themselves. They're getting killed. They're drowning. They're wandering away. Or a grandmother died and they didn't know where this child would go because he's over 18 and, but, you know, has a mind of an 8-year-old or less and was nonverbal, and they had nowhere to put him, and they had to drop him at a homeless shelter. It's just freaking difficult on the mind of a parent. And the biggest difficulty is future. What's going to happen if I'm not here? What's going to happen if she never talks? What's going to happen down the line? And I can't focus on that because I focused on it so much. In the first year of her diagnosis, I freaking gained 100 pounds. Just, I couldn't stop worrying. Okay? And you as an autistic person, I don't think you understand the worry as a parent to an autistic person, because we're two different sides here, unless the parent's autistic too. But I think it's two different viewpoints, two different sides. And my viewpoint also might not be the same as the next autistic parent either. We're all different. We're all differences. We're all different, and we need to respect each other's feelings, even if they don't match yours. You know what I mean? And how you feel about it, because your feelings are valid. You know what I mean? There's a lot of autistic parents on, parents of autistic children on antidepressants and stuff like that. Some can't work. They're on welfare because they can't work because their kids need so much. You know, it can be a very hard life when you have disabled children. You know, I have an aunt. I had 2 cousins with muscular dystrophy, and she spent her life taking care of them until they died. It's not simple. I don't have a simple answer, but I do feel that in the autistic community, we need to respect all opinions in all sides and not judge and not put this judgment on each other, because you don't know what this person is dealing with. I don't live their life. I'm not in their shoes. I don't know why this parent wants a cure, or what about her life or his life would make this easier or better, or they just can't take it. Or, you know, there was a Dr. Phil episode that this woman tried to kill her autistic child, because I do not agree with violence to children, but she was so stressed out that she really should have put herself in a mental institution instead of trying to kill her child. But, you know, the child was beating her up, like legit beating her up. And I felt it was kind of resentful that the father ended up getting custody. But I'm thinking, where the hell was the father this whole time? Like, and he's like, thank God my child didn't go to the institution. I'm like, where were you the whole time when this woman was getting beat up by your daughter? You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. They didn't bring that part up. But it's a hard road for parents. And I don't feel like it's always respected in the comment section. but that's okay. I have a thick skin. I just move on and do the best I can do, which is all I can do. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.